Welcome back to the Bootroom Podcast. Now, today there's been a lot that's happened in terms of outside of the pitch. We've got Harry Hennings alongside me.
Thank you very much.
Zaid Glover.
Hello.
Now, Zaid and I are a bit disappointed to see Trent Alexander-Arnold be leaving at the end of the season.
I wouldn't say I'm sad. I'm saddened, but I wouldn't say I'm like disappointed because I understand it in some terms. He's won it all, hasn't he? So, Jamie, I know you think.
No, look, anyone can leave the club. I'm not saying anyone can leave. The thing is, I saw a thing of Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard got rejected Real Madrid, Chelsea, all the big clubs because he wanted to play for Liverpool. Now, I spoke to you yesterday, and we were saying how humble Trent was a few years back. He's been on the scene for years, and he has won everything at Liverpool. But he could have signed a 1 or 2 year contract this season, and we would have agreed to sell him in the summer, but Real Madrid would have had to give us about 50 or 60 million pounds. We're losing him for free, and he's left us in a bit of a bad way.
Yeah, I do get it. And what did Jurgen Klopp say to Coutinho?
Yeah, he said, if you go to Madrid, you're going to be another one of those players.
Just another player, but if you stay at Liverpool, they're going to build a statue.
But what hasn't been spoken about is, so let's say Van Dijk leaves as well. Yeah. Who's the captain and who's the vice captain? Because Alisson Becker's going to be probably leaving.
Is he though? That's what I mean.
But then you can't be changing captains every 1 or 2 seasons. Robertson's about to leave.
Is he though? There's rumours, but there's no actual concrete.
To be fair, I think Gravenberch will make a solid captain or vice.
Based on this season, for me.
Yeah, I mean,
Ibrahima Konate will be
Joe Gomez if he doesn't leave.
Really?
Yeah, he's been there 10 years.
Someone's going to start saying Curtis Jones.
As maybe part of the leadership group.
Yeah.
I don't know, captain or vice captain.
That's a weak leadership group.
Would you look at Szoboszlai? He's captain of Hungary.
I'd look at him.
We've got Endo even.
Who?
Endo.
He's 30.
Yeah, but
over 30.
We've gone from Henderson and Milner to now Van Dijk and Trent. For me, that's a big downgrade in terms of leadership.
And then we're going to have another downgrade. So
that's what I mean.
Is it Salah's last year as well? Is he off
possibly at this point.
Well, he shouldn't be captain anyway. You don't moan your way to become captain.
I agree with that.
You might be captain of Egypt because you're a good player, right?
We're being left in a poor spot. If Trent leaves, Trent's leaving. It's looking likely. Van Dijk leaves. Salah leaves. Robertson's might leave.
Nunes Diaz.
Jota. Really?
Jota, Alisson.
Robertson.
Yeah, there's that.
But you're bringing, obviously, you've got a list of reinforcements.
Even if you spent £300 million, firstly, you can't replace the class that we have.
Yeah.
Secondly, if we get rid of all those players, we're going to finish in the Europa League spots next year. I promise you, because we're going to, all right, 100 million on Isak. Maybe we get him, maybe we don't. But
we're also looking at Frimpong, which personally I don't think we should go for.
No, keep Conor Bradley.
Yeah, and for me, Frimpong's too attacking. Slot system
Absolutely.
Doesn't really. The right back is not too attacking.
Yeah, that makes sense. But we were speaking again yesterday. I'd rather. Trent's not both. Trent's not good defensively or good attackingly. He's just good attackingly.
No, I think he has been good this season defensively.
He's been better defensively than last season.
Okay, but he's still been pretty lazy in tracking back. I think Conor Bradley is very, very. He's a lot better defensively, and he's still not bad going forward.
That's what I told you is that obviously we won't have what we have going forward with Trent, but I think the defensive stability is what we need. Yeah, sort of.
But then again, we're going to lose it all going forward because we're going to lose Salah, we're going to lose Gakpo.
Well, potentially.
More likely than not. I don't like how the players have started. Like Van Dijk came out the other day and said something along the lines of he still hasn't been contacted or something ridiculous.
No, he said there's going to be big news before the end of the season.
But he also came out and said again something along the lines of there's still no news. I've still not been contacted.
And I don't know.
It's but obviously one of these guys is probably going to go on a podcast, maybe the Boot Room in 20 years, 10 years, whatever. And they'll come out and start saying stuff that maybe they weren't contacted or things like that. And we're going to find out. But it's a very weird situation.
Yeah. I'm not very happy with it.
Do you want to guide us through the England squad or what happened with England?
Yes, obviously Tuchel's first 2 games, 5 goals and 2 clean sheets. Yeah. So obviously Albania victory and again against Latvia. Obviously, I had my doubts over Lewis Skelly, but credit where credit's due. He scored a goal.
I
good performance, wasn't he?
Yeah, I had my doubts. I thought Jed Spence should have been called up over him. Yeah. But he's proved the haters wrong.
And I also think he's the only person that can play on that side because obviously Reece James isn't a left-sided fullback. So I think Lewis Skelly's perfect for that. And then obviously it was a good free kick from Reece James, but a lot of
too many people were gassing him up, glazing him. I'm using
about that goal?
About Reece James, yeah.
In general, yeah.
Yeah.
Chelsea fans are getting a bit out of hand.
Well, the number one thing you've got to be is fit.
Yeah.
That guy's not fit.
A wise man once said, availability is the best ability.
That's my quote.
No, I didn't hear that from you. I heard that from another wise man back in the 1800s.
I'm that wise man, I think. No?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I didn't actually watch the Latvia game. I think I fell asleep. Not during the game. I fell asleep before. Kane scored another goal.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Apparently, the guy was saying he might get burnt out.
What Kane?
I've heard that before, but yeah.
I didn't watch any of the England games. At least the second one I was watching, Ghana beat Madagascar 3-0. Jordan Ayew, who you have called out and said that he's awful.
When did I
before.
say that?
You've said this
No,
before, and he got 3 assists.
I never said he was bad.
Yes, you did. You said that you hate the Ayew brothers.
No, I did not.
Yeah,
you
yes,
liar.
you did. I'm not lying.
My gosh,
That's all
lie.
truth right here.
Anyway, congratulations to Ghana. Hopefully, we see you at the World Cup. 5 goals and obviously a clean sheet. Does that bring you confidence knowing that these teams aren't probably the best?
No, not really.
Not really.
Okay.
Because I don't think that if we come up, against Spain or France or even the Netherlands in the next week, I don't see us winning that game yet.
Who was in goal for the Latvia game?
It was both Pickford, both games.
Yeah, he played both games. Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, there's no point in calling up 4 keepers if you're
That's
not
what I
going to
mean.
play.
Yeah.
Ramsdale wasn't in the squad, matchday
Yeah.
squad for either of those games. So he's been called up
What?
for no reason.
Yeah, it was Trafford, wasn't it?
Trafford
What, you get
and
called up to the-
Henderson on the bench.
You get called up to the England squad and you
But
might
you
not even
can't
make the
make it.
bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Tuchel, mate, you better leave. Joking.
All
joking.
right.
Marcus Rashford looked quite dangerous, to be fair to him, in the first game especially.
He did, yeah.
Morgan Rogers, I didn't really watch the Latvia game, but apparently
But
he played
our
well.
wingers
Played quite
have
well,
been
yeah.
ineffective.
Yeah, he was better in the middle, I think.
Yeah.
But maybe that's the way Tuchel wants to play. But I think Rashford, though, has definitely got a spark to him. Did he go to the Russia World Cup?
Yes, he was
Well,
there.
the guy's
And-
been around for so long.
He
That's
has,
where
yeah.
you're right, Neymar, Sonny in it. That's where that
Yeah.
came
Did he
from.
actually say that?
No, he didn't actually. That was Jesse Lingard
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah, no, but did he actually say that or not?
I
No.
don't know what he said.
No one ever know, will they?
I wasn't in the tunnel.
No, but I'm okay. So it wasn't confirmed. So like they saw a video, and I think I've watched this before actually, and Rashford was talking to Neymar.
Rashford said that he was talking to Neymar about the weather,
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
Jesse
In the
tunnel.
Lingard goes, "So you said yo Neymar, Sonny in it?"
Okay, Lingard has also been around for a long
Yeah.
time. Apparently, he's doing quite well in Korea.
Well, no, I don't watch the Korean league.
Nor do I, but
neither.
I saw a Snapchat story the other day. He said he was doing quite well. Anyway, Nations League drama. As Spain and the Netherlands play out a thrilling 5-5 draw on aggregate, and Spain won on penalties.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Lamine Yamal missed his penalty, but
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He missed his penalty, but did score the goal to make it 3-2 in the game. So he had still played quite a big role. But it was a surprising miss from him from the spot. Obviously,
Was it on target?
I didn't watch it, but I just heard he missed.
I think Lamine Yamal is very overrated in my opinion.
Oh, no.
I think
I
he's-
saw him run past about 7
no,
players.
I
no,
personally
he's-
think he's going to end up like Ansu Fati.
No.
Yeah, but
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah, but what? Go
No
on,
way.
go on then. No.
But I know Ansu Fati because obviously he had a brilliant FIFA card and he was running. He was very fast. He was very good potential, like 91 potential. But thing is, was he killing it as good as Lamine Yamal
No.
was?
Yes.
Never.
No,
No, he
he
wasn't.
wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Well, there's a reason he got given the number 10 shirt. After
Yeah, but
Messi.
they were trying to fill out squad numbers.
No.
After Messi left, he was playing with Messi,
Yeah.
and obviously
and he was he got young player of the season in La Liga.
But Fatty was not tearing
Potentially.
up Euros and
Yeah.
international games, though.
and then he went to Brighton.
Yeah.
And was terrible at Brighton.
Yeah.
But that's because of.
Didn't he
it's
get
a
an injury,
new
though?
league.
Didn't he get, like,
yeah,
an
he was
ACL?
injured.
He was injured, but even when he was fit, he wasn't getting a look in. He was coming off the bench.
And then wasn't he unfit as well?
Yeah, because he was injured.
Again, mate, if you're not going to,
And he was having too many Tesco meal deals.
I have seen that.
Yeah,
That's like me actually.
exactly.
No,
That's what I
maybe-
said. It.
Maybe my England call up isn't in the lights. Anyway,
It's never too late to go pro. Jamie Vardy,
Yeah.
prime example
Jamie
of it.
McCready, actually. Actually, I'm hungry now. I might just start munching on my meal deal.
Okay.
No, okay. Okay, Portugal defeat Denmark 5-3 over 2 legs.
Oh, Rasmus Højlund.
Yes. Did the Ronaldo celebration.
Yes.
Well, you don't. Not a miracle. I didn't watch this game. Who watches the Nations League?
No.
No, but surely you must have seen the
Saw
Højlund
clips of it.
celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
At
saw
least in front of Ronaldo while he's on the pitch.
Yeah.
And Højlund
And
said
then-
it was out of respect.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that's what happens when you don't score a goal in
And
7
then
games.
in the second leg, didn't Ronaldo miss a penalty?
He missed a penalty, but then made up for it. Scored
Awful
just
pen.
about.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a terrible
Goodness,
penalty. Yeah.
awful pen.
Terrible penalty.
You would have scored that, Ben.
I'm a penalty merchant. I've
Just
never
like
missed
Jamie
a
McCready.
penalty in my life.
Like, really?
Yeah, genuine.
Where do you go? Top bins or?
No, you always place it bottom corner safe.
Okay. Is that safe? Well, Ronaldo did it bottom corner and he missed.
Well, I'm not
In
Ronaldo.
fact, it was
I'm better.
very-
I'm better.
And he
at
stuttered
penalties.
as well, didn't he? He sort of started his run up.
But I know Schmeichel's a good penalty saver, but even so, I mean, to be fair, to extend to the corner, he did quite well.
Yeah.
But bad pen. Germany beat Italy 5-4 over 2 legs. Italy far off their best.
Yeah.
No,
not great at all.
But what I saw is that before the game was over, Fabrizio tweeted that Germany won, and then Italy scored like 2 goals.
They did, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were 3-0 down, and then made it 3-3.
He wanted an early night.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
scheduled in a tweet and he wanted an early night. Well, to be fair, there's obviously not the biggest amounts of football, but obviously France and Croatia. Croatia were winning in the first leg, and then France have come back in the second leg.
Oh no! In the first leg, Kanate and Saliba at the back.
Yeah.
They were very poor.
Really?
All over the place, yeah.
Okay. Who was the worst one?
I think Saliba was worse than Kanate.
Yeah, in that game. But then the second game, Kanate got dropped and
Mm.
Upamecano got brought in.
And
alongside
I
Saliba.
have to say, Upamecano did quite well in that
Like
game.
he's good. He's like Harry Maguire. He's really good for country.
Yeah, but poor
he's,
for Bayern Munich.
Yeah, he's awful.
Well, apparently Tuchel came out and said that Maguire didn't get called up because of form, not because of fitness. There was a rumour that he wasn't called up because he
But
wasn't
I think
fit.
that's fair enough.
But yeah, if you're going to come out and say the reason, you may as well be honest, right?
Yeah.
That's a fair enough thing to say. I mean, to be fair, I thought Konza played really, really well.
Yes,
He genuinely
yes,
looks like
he
a really
did.
good centre-back. An underrated one for sure.
Massively underrated. I think he's definitely like top 5.
Where's Stones? Is he injured?
Yes,
Yeah, well,
he's
Stone
come back from injury.
shouldn't play then.
Yeah,
He's too injured.
He's past
Yeah.
it.
And then Branthwaite as well didn't get called up, which over Jarell Konza probably should have been.
we can't make it like a friendly squad. Like we can't have Branthwaite. We can't have all these players that had never played for England, like Wharton and
Konza hasn't played for England before.
Yeah, but you can
before
have a few. But if you have a whole squad full of them, then it's just a bit like, well, no one's going to take you seriously.
Yeah, but then in my opinion, even as a Liverpool fan, I think Branthwaite should have been called up over Jarell Konza.
Yeah, I think Branthwaite's a decent player. He's definitely a more.
He's signing for Liverpool. I've heard this summer. I've heard from my sources.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I've heard from my
All
sources.
right, yes, all right. FA Cup weekend anyway.
Are we not going to talk about the other Liverpool drama that has been going
Szoboszlai.
on? Yes, Szoboszlai and
Arda
Arda Güler.
Go ahead, talk about it.
After you.
So obviously,
you,
all right.
I'll take a seat back.
No need to sit back like that. But we all know the drama that's happened. So Arda Güler was shushing Szoboszlai on the pitch. Szoboszlai then commented on an Instagram post saying
enough.
Arda Güler's minutes. Whose side are you guys on?
Szoboszlai.
Arthur Güler
100%.
should just get back in his cots and be
He
quiet.
needs to realise that he's still very. He's just not the level of Szoboszlai.
You can be the most
is he?
experienced player or the most inexperienced player. Have a bit of respect.
But what I'm seeing online is a lot of people stand with Arda Güler, which I don't understand.
Everyone supports Real Madrid.
And also, a lot of Turkish fans are all. It's all Güler there. That's all. That's what.
And
it
also
is.
Turkish fans are a bit more,
They
giving
chirp
it
up
the lip.
everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But what happened on the pitch? Didn't Szoboszlai give a harsh challenge and then something?
No,
the
I
first
didn't see
time
it.
he
He
Yeah,
shushed
something.
him. Then there was the comment.
Yeah.
And then
No, 'cause
Arda Güler posted on
Turkey
his
won, didn't
story.
they?
No, but it's before this. They played the first time that they played in the first leg, so that was a few weeks back. There was a problem there, but it's gone back since Liverpool played Madrid in the Champions League at Anfield.
Is it that?
Yeah,
This started.
Yeah, I
Did
don't
Arda
know why.
Güler even touch the pitch that game?
Probably
No,
not.
I don't know why, but apparently it's been going on for a while. That's a bit weird.
Yeah, 100%. But so too, by the way, is have you heard of the Vinicius Junior thing? from
Oh
last
yes.
night?
No, what?
Yes.
Terrible.
So Brazil got battered.
Yeah, so Brazil lost 4-1 to Argentina, but Vinicius was more. He was more interested in telling all the Argentina players he's won 2 Champions
Yeah,
Leagues.
he was putting 2 fingers up to Nicolas Otamendi, World Cup winner.
Bear in mind, all those players have won the World Cup. That's his main goal, but he's going around saying, "I've got 2 Champions
To the
Leagues."
players or to the fans?
To the players
Yeah.
on the pitch.
Okay, well, I was going to say, if he was doing it to the fans, some of them might be Real Madrid fans. So,
But it just seems like Vinicius is an ego
Arrogant.
problem.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
but aren't they all though? Because Salah's arrogant as well.
Oh, very arrogant.
I mean, seriously, like he was crying after we lost the Carabao Cup, and he was crying
PSG,
after
yeah.
we got knocked out against PSG. It's like, well, mate, you didn't do anything to impact the game. Number one, and number two, it's not all about your Ballon d'Or. It's about Liverpool getting over the line and winning the Premier League, Champions League, and whatever else we can.
In terms of Liverpool, it has always been no player is bigger than the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't, and like demanding. Thing is, right? What players I don't get with players is they spend the majority of their life wanting to be a professional footballer for the most part. So let's say Salah. Obviously, Egypt's not exactly a rich country. So I mean, you can go to Real Madrid and get even more money, but why don't you just be happy with where you are? Like, I don't get why players want to try and push the club and get even more, like,
You
well, the
make
club can't
millions
afford
already.
it. Yeah, like you can get millions from a sponsorship.
Yeah.
I get players, but he's so set. His family set for generations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stop being greedy.
Absolutely.
Like, if you're happy at Liverpool to play the football, play the football. You've worked hard to be there.
But maybe it's a bit of complacency because, like Trent, he's won it all. Maybe he's just getting a bit complacent.
Yeah, but
a bit bored now.
Like I said, if we were to lose all of them, it's going to be a big, big problem.
A big summer window is needed, and I don't know if FSG would invest massively.
Well, apparently they've been lining it up for a few years, but
I hear that every summer they've been lining up for a few years. Mbappe, Bellingham, Caicedo, Lavia.
But we're not Arsenal fans, so we don't get ahead of ourselves. Arsenal fans think they're going to sign everyone.
Yeah,
they're going to
men. And the rest.
Isaac, Gokares, Sesko, like my mate, not to mention names.
Oh yeah, I know.
On pro clubs, what he'll do every time they link with whoever they link with more, he'll just start making them on pro clubs. So he had Gokares, he was Sesko, he was Isaac at one point. Oh my god,
that is embarrassing.
They've been saying they're going to get Zubimendi as well.
Yeah, he's been Zubimendi, he's been Nico Moreno, he's been
weird.
Calafiori, he's been all of them. And it's just like, really?
A bit of a side note, but I hate people that like make other footballers their pro club's avatar.
Yeah,
it's just so strange.
Just have it as yourself.
I don't do myself.
What do you do?
I just do a joke character.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah. He knows.
Oh my god!
it.
Wait, what's it called?
So he says that he looks like a character from, I don't know what it's called. I might have to get it up quick.
What is it?
No, I'll get it up.
Because
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Let's see. Oh my god,
It's
Robbie Rotten.
It's this guy.
Robbie Rotten. Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town. I
promise
remember
you,
that.
I've never watched Robbie Rotten or Lazy Town, but I promise you, his character looks like him. He's got the biggest chin ever.
It does.
It's so funny. It's so funny. But you got a goal to make up for it. It was like my assist, so I'm happy.
Teamwork, man.
Yeah, I'm happy to do whatever I got to do.
You're the worst pro clubs player.
That's your opinion. Anyway, FA Cup this weekend. Fulham host Palace in an all-London affair. Boring.
Yeah.
That's a snooze fest.
Yeah,
Go on,
quite
the
boring.
Eagles.
Anyway, Forest travelled to Brighton. The last time the sides met, Forest won 7-0.
Another 7-0 win for Forest and Cumming.
I think Brighton will
Absolutely
win.
not.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Preston host Villa, while Pep's City travel to Bournemouth.
Bournemouth win.
These are boring games.
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't think Bournemouth will win though.
Bournemouth will win. If Bournemouth win that, they'll make the final.
And I think they could go all the way.
So if City get knocked out, we could have Preston, we could have Bournemouth, we could have Brighton, Forest. We got all these clubs that never won anything.
Well, Preston could, if they win it, we can play them in a Community Shield at the start of next season.
Oh my word! I forgot about the Community Shield.
Imagine that, yeah.
Why? Does the winner of this tournament?
Yeah, it's the Premier League winner and the FA Cup winner play Community
Plus, I mean,
Shield.
but we were in the Community Shield even when we didn't win the Prem or the Cup.
Yeah.
Is it because we finished second and City won both? Yeah. Midweek action: Merseyside derby at Anfield. The Battle of the Bridge as Chelsea host Tottenham. Well, let's talk about Anfield first.
Well, I don't want another Merseyside derby like the last one.
Yeah.
Well,
with a
but they
refereeing
keep happening
performance.
though.
That's what I mean.
It keeps happening when we keep dropping points to Everton. And obviously, you know, Everton, it's a derby, but...
No, but okay, we have been poor like the last few ones. But the last one in particular, I don't think we were that poor.
No, you weren't
I
that
think
much,
that was down to the referee purely.
I think it's at Anfield. I think when we play at Anfield, we're going to win.
Yeah, I'm confident going into this one that we are going to win.
For Everton, it's their cup final, isn't it? Like, it's their last chance to...
Yeah, they live off of
they live
trying
and
to
breathe
rattle
the
us.
derby.
Meanwhile, we live off trying to win trophies.
Yeah.
There's different levels
So
to
I
this
think
game.
it'll be 3-1 win.
3-0.
2-0,
I think we keep a clean sheet. Definitely 2-3.
And you were saying, so if Arsenal drop points, by the time we come back in 2 weeks' time, we would have won the league.
I don't know
That wasn't
mathematically if
okay,
that's correct, but it's very, very soon.
So currently, if Arsenal keep winning and Liverpool keep winning, what's the game that we win the league?
It might be Arsenal or Tottenham.
Yeah.
It will be one of those two, I believe.
I think it's us. It's when we come to you
Yeah.
in
Well,
late April.
We're 12 points clear. Both sides have played the same amount of games.
Yeah.
So
I believe it is Tottenham.
well, it'll be 12 points before the end of the season, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It'll be the most Spursy thing for us to lose against Southampton, but then stop you winning the league at Anfield.
Wait,
I know.
we could win it at the Bridge. Is that right?
Could we?
Well, it'll be. So it's 12 points
I
clear.
want to win it at home though.
Yeah, but we're 12 points clear, right?
Yeah.
So that means it'll be 12 points.
Yeah.
So Palace,
4 games before.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Chelsea away at the Bridge.
Oh, okay.
But in between that, you've got a home game against Tottenham and a home game against Arsenal. So hopefully we can win it against them. Maybe we might just lose against Chelsea.
I hope we win it to Arsenal.
Well, we won it against Chelsea last time.
Yes, we did.
Oh my word, we did.
5-3, wasn't it? It was our mental game. Yeah.
And like Kate, all like the players.
Wijnaldum scored a Keita scored a banger. Yeah.
Well, no, we didn't win it until Chelsea beat City.
Yeah.
I remember, because the Liverpool players were in the garden and they were all watching the game.
So Chelsea could do us another favour. But maybe we lose to them on purpose, then beat Arsenal in our own backyard and win the league there.
Yeah.
I'd love Arteta.
I'd love that as well.
But then I'd love Arteta to give us the Guard of Honour.
Yeah.
I don't think he would though.
Come on,
He would be through gritted teeth.
He'd be so rattled. I remember, what was it? Bernardo Silva didn't give the Liverpool players the guard of honour when we won the league.
What did he do?
He just stood there.
He stood there with his hands behind his back.
Yeah.
The what?
Hands
behind his back.
Any reason as to why? Just
because he was bitter.
Yeah.
that he didn't win.
I like the guy until that.
I never liked him.
Well, there's a few like big games that we have to win. We've got to beat Tottenham. We've got to beat Leicester, which is genuinely going to be a hard game. I promise
Van
you.
Nistelrooy's side has been poor. I think have
but
they
we
won like
make-
1 or 2 games since he's come
Yeah,
in?
but
They've not scored a goal at home for about 9 games now.
Yeah, but we make the easier games look difficult.
I know.
So
that we do that a lot as well.
So obviously Tottenham again. That should be a win.
Yeah.
It's at Anfield.
Yeah.
The last 3 times we played you, it's been 4-3, 4-2, 4-0. So.
But so if we, because obviously it happened with Brighton, I think when they won it, or City won it at Brighton. Do we lift the trophy at the bridge?
No.
No, I think you do. I think
But I don't want to lift it at the bridge.
I think when you win it at the place that you.
Yes, because City beat Brighton one year.
Yeah.
They lifted it at the Amex. Yeah.
And then I think we lift it on the last day of the season as well.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to lift it at the bridge. I want to lift it at Anfield.
Yeah. 100%.
So maybe we just lose it at the bridge on purpose.
Yeah, you're only gonna have a few thousand fans
Yeah.
in the away.
And obviously we've waited years and years.
And the away fans in Chelsea, they're tucked into that little corner.
Yeah.
No.
I wonder if Oliver will be there. He sent me a few pictures and I could put up my story saying that I was there.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a few other ball fests like Forest facing United.
What about the Battle of the Bridge?
I'm talking about
Battle of the Bridge?
Yeah, so it'll
that.
probably be
We're going to lose another game.
Yeah. It'll be Ange's 16th loss of the season. There'll be another win for Chelsea in the.
Well, can Palmer show up?
Who what?
Cole Palmer, he's been sort of ghosted.
Yeah, he will. He'll choose this one game to show up and score a hat-trick probably.
Stop the cold celebration, Jamie, please.
Sorry. Look, the Premier League's been a bit boring recently, apart from the fact Liverpool are top, but it's not been a bad.
That's a bit arrogant.
No, it's
We're
not.
talking about Vinicius.
Turn
being
into
arrogant.
Salah.
No, but it's not. No, it's not been a bad season. But I'm just saying, it's like the season is basically over for everyone.
Yeah.
Forest facing United. All right, cool. Newcastle host.
No,
Brentford,
except
all
for
right,
the
cool.
Champions League race. That is not over yet.
You know what though?
Relegation's done.
Yeah.
I think 9 or 10 places in the league could get Champions League and
Yeah.
like, Europe, depending.
That is if United or Tottenham win the
Good on
Europa
that.
League,
Jesus,
which I
alright.
highly doubt.
Yeah.
And then conference, if we win the Conference League as well, an English team.
Chelsea could win that.
If Chelsea
They should
should
win that, yeah.
If Chelsea win the
And then
Conference
if-
League, then Villa or Arsenal win the Champions League.
Not gonna happen.
No.
Yeah, but it won't happen.
PSG probably.
Or
Anyway,
Barca, I think that's the
Barcelona
final
or
PSG
PSG.
Barca.
really?
Yeah.
What? So you reckon PSG will beat Madrid
Yeah.
because they've? Okay.
Well, to be fair, I think that's it, boys, from us.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's all.
There's not too much more to talk about, aside from Barnet, because Barnet are going to win the league.
Okay.
And
Do
Idris
you have any,
Khan.
wait, hold on. Do you have any Watford updates?
I was asked to go to Watford this Saturday, but obviously it's Mother's Day.
Isn't that Sunday?
It's Sunday.
Sunday's Mother's Day.
Oh, mate, they make it a whole month, don't they? You know, of course.
Who's they? Hold on. Who's they?
Nah, it's like-
No, who's they?
Nah, obviously you've got to respect the mums and that. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, when Watford are playing, why did they have to make it on that day?
We'll speak to the EFL.
Yeah.
Write an email.
Because I could actually go because someone was giving me a ticket, 12:30 kickoff though. I've got to be back where I'm not going to say where I live.
Who's
But
it
I've got to be
against?
back where I live at 5, so it's a bit of a tight
You
squeeze.
can easily make
Who's
that.
it against?
Plymouth Argyle.
Oh God, you got to win that then. You have to win that.
don't know.
My
mate.
face is going to be there. You
If
gotta
Watford
go.
win the
You
rest
have
of
to
their
win
games,
that.
and I've been saying this for weeks and weeks. If Watford win the last like 6 or 7 games, Watford will finish in the playoffs.
If.
But they're not going to because they've
If.
still got Burnley, they've still got Hull, they've still got Plymouth.
That's where Fabio Carvalho was.
Yeah.
And Tyler Morton was as well.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we're going to win the league. I think Barnet are going to get promoted.
Barnet are not
Are
getting-
going to win the league.
Okay,
And-
if you say so.
I think they will. Anyway, lads, that wraps it up.
Yeah.
Of course, what do we do?
Handshake across
Yeah,
the table.
bring it
as well
back.
Oh,
after.
God.
Well, now you've got to
Pleasure.
talk into it because it doesn't. So the person who handshakes has now got to talk into the camera so it can.
It's just you that has to talk.
Okay, so bring it in, and then these two in the middle as well.
Yep. So
Thank you very much. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do everything else, share it out.
absolutely.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.